Hello, hello, hello. I am Taylor James Roth. Welcome to session 20 of Subnautica. Today, it's going to be all about late game, and it is time to find a cure, family. It is time. We're going to be starting gameplay here in, let's see, what, 1 minute? So now would be an excellent time for me to start reading off the save file. Information. I hope everybody has been well. Let's see here. Which one is it? Probably the 11:17 p.m. one on August 30th, not the February 1st. All right, August 30th, 2025 at 11:17 p.m. was the last time we accessed this save file. The last time I accessed it. 11:17, that would be 23:17 local time here in the Greater Montreal area. That's 4 hours from UTC, Universal Time Coordinated. We have 1 days, 3 hours, and 6 minutes. Yes, I know, it's got a grammar error. Let's move on. We've built the Ranger, we've built the Argonaut, we've built the Explorer. And the loading screen is right here. Alright, so it's been about, what, 3 weeks since my last stream? Everything's been fine on my side. I know welcome you, Corbin, and fine and in your vocabulary. You know, I don't know. All day, every day, we're dealing with mass consciousness. I have nothing but love and respect for anybody who, you know, is doing their best. Let's click into the game here so I can move. Alright, so that blue tablet that I need to access the next area, that is buildable. Do I have the blueprint for it? I should. I'm going to pin it. I'm gonna pin it, chat. Right there. Okay. So without further ado, let's start seeing what's through some of these wormholes. I don't remember which one this is. Probably number 4. Maybe. I haven't deployed the beacons yet to tell me which ones are which. This one seems to be the mountain. We're at 278 meters. Did you need something, bug? Use feedback menu to report bugs and give feedback. I mean, there's a bug crawling on my Ranger suit. This is called, I don't remember what buttons do what. And since I'm on land, certain buttons do not do much, even with the modified jump jets. The lag. Okay, no complaining. Stubbornly optimistic family. So there's going to be some kind of plant just out here that needs to be harvested. bugs. Well, the good news is I have water. The bad news is I don't have food. The good news is one of these wormholes will lead me to the Ghost River, and I can go to my base easily from there. Also, it might seem a bit dumb, but there is a need to, at some point, ideally, adjust a beacon name for what I used to think was the primary containment facility, but is in fact the disease research facility. So on the off chance that I don't beat the game tonight, then probably I would go do that. I might still find time to do it tonight anyway, even if I did beat the game. I don't know. Okay, so that's the room back right of where the force field still is deployed. That's like, if the force field is at 12 o'clock, then that's at like 4 o'clock. The wormhole I just went through. I'm just gonna grab these ion cubes while I'm here, because it's basically regenerated every time I come in here. Free power, eventually. So I finally got the concept art workflow kind of dialed for. Been doing some work with an AI tool doing image generation. Been having a lot of fun figuring out how to really work with that as a pipeline. 611 meters, that sounds about Ghost River level. These all look similar to things found in the Ghost River. The walking of the mech suit is a little bit loud for me today. I'm gonna turn that down. I think that's the ambient volume. A little bit more. Why can't volume be just this easy thing to comprehend? Let me just, I'm gonna double check something. Okay. River 00. What a fantastic time for my prawn suit to run out of power. Okay, so that one is the Ghost River portal. That would be at the 1 o'clock position or so, next to the 1 to 2 o'clock. Again, using the force field to the Sea Dragon, or the Sea Emperor, Leviathan. I like the guy on Tomb Raider. You know, screw 3 to quadrant J. You know, one of 9 bosses upstairs is like, it's camouflage. I'm not saying the people in the movie or any of them are my bosses. I'm making a joke about my higher selves, okay? All right. So that's the right side. Now we will do the left side here. Finish collecting the samples of flora, fauna that we need. I know they're needed because I've nearly beaten the game before on my own. Going to the wormhole that is at the 7 to 8 o'clock position. So yeah, the image generation has been a lot of fun. Especially now that I've got my...
Calorie intake recommended.
You think? My pipeline basically figured out for how I'm proceeding. I have more ideas than I have time to iterate on. So... Is it bulb bush needed? That seems so weird. I thought they were all weeds of some kind. Not the, it's not the brain stem. Brain coral, is it? Maybe it's the huge bulb bush? So, the plan is to get all the flora samples we need, and then go through the river portal back to my base, get some food, build a blue tablet, come back here to the primary containment facility, put in the blue tablet, go visit the Sea Emperor Leviathan. As if that's not enough work for one night.
Emergency. Starvation imminent.
It's not
Cease
that.
calorie intake
It's
immediately.
not that imminent. Calm down just a little bit. $234 meters depth. This is the mushroom zone. This was the one I was looking for earlier in the playthrough. A long time ago. Don't think I can take the tree leash fungal sample. That sounds right. Okay, how far am I from just gonna go to my main habitat.00. At the very least, grab some creepvine here to keep myself from starving.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Okay. It's amazing how easy it is to find now, but earlier when I was looking for it, oh my gosh, no. Not that it would have done me any good, the portal wasn't open. And I think it's a one-way opening too. So it has to be opened from the primary containment facility. Alright, so I have the samples I think that I need. The only one I'm confused by is the bulb bush. I don't really remember that, but maybe that's right. And then there's a fifth element that is found in the Sea Emperor's holding area. But I'm going to convert this baby over to ion power before coming back, for sure. I also need to look into the requirements for the Neptune or Escape rocket. I don't know how much mining I'm going to have to do, but I may need to do some before I can build that out. But the focus tonight is to see the Sea Emperor Leviathan. I'm not even going to pay attention to putting down beacons right now, because honestly I'm kind of done with Subnautica at this point. I've enjoyed it, but at this point I've been working on it for most of 2025, and it's mid-September. I want to be done with this, and I'd like to take a break from Twitch a little bit for my next few streams once I finish this. Do some meditation streams. Those I plan on sending directly to YouTube with some live broadcasts. So, yeah, that'll be fun. Be nice to just be able to hang out with you all and not, like, I don't know, not be stressed about stuff. Just kind of be focused on
Welcome aboard, Captain.
like focused on actual relaxation and transmuting whatever weirdness. Like, this is one version of me, the version playing games, and frankly this version matches pretty well with what my work experience has been like doing bug testing. I spend so much time doing the paperwork and everything, and I don't know, installing builds, that actually getting time to just play the game, especially the way a player would play the game, it's a rare treat for a bug tester, so if you know a bug tester in your life and you like video games, probably worth saying thank you to them, even if they didn't directly work on the game that you're playing. So I gotta leave one of you titanium balls behind. Alright. Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. I do see something I could eat if I had any inventory space, but no. These little gels give like 4 health. The aerogel or the gel packs, something. I can't even think of the terms right now, but the little purple plant that has gel in the name, those can be eaten.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay.
Emergency. Starvation imminent. Seek calorie intake
Not
immediately.
that imminent.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Okay, I need silver and maybe gold. Yeah. the biggest thing I would need in order to make more of these, I think I have gold. I would need, I've got 5 gold, so I would need silver and gold. Let's go ahead and make that blue tablet, because I will need that. Can put the kyanite away. Sorry, turn speed's a little low. It's fine. Ah. Nice thing about thermal power too is, you know, geothermal power, it charges just fine. Don't have to worry about the base draining its power from solar or anything. Geothermal and ion power is great mix. Can't grow the fungal sample, so no point bringing that inside. Gel sac, that's what they're called. 5 food. Okay. Well, I need to store these ion cubes somewhere for now. Do I have? Yeah, I think I've got more. Okay. Let's find some silver and gold. Hardly ever use the Sea Glide these days, so. Kind of forgot it existed.
Captain.
Okay, I guess that is the direction for silver ore. Save the game. So right now I'm working on upgrading my ion power generation. I can remove the blue tablet from there. Don't need it pinned in the corner anymore. Too far. No? Wow. I just barely like max range. Too far for that one. Looks like there was two right on. Okay. That's loose silver ore. Weird. That looks so cool. The green dot. So what I'm doing right now, what I did just now was I removed the drill arm so that the prawn suit would be capable of picking up things. It cannot pick up things if both of its arms are equipped with items. This looks like gold. So I'll need to come up here, re-equip. I don't know if that's free silver or loose like this was, but it's not under the green stuff, so I'm not concerned. I'm gonna get the gold node first because I know for sure I do need gold as well as silver. Hey, Madam Pam. Glad to have you on the stream. Hope you're enjoying the content. It's a good chill stream tonight. So in case anybody was curious, gold is a highly valuable social property. Who would have thought? Alright, that's that vein of gold. Going up towards the silver ore, or where I think it is. I mean, it shows it on my radar. So, it should be good to go there. Probably need this stuff to build the rocket with anyway, so it's like, whatever. Silver ore, AG, conductive element, and microbicide. I'll check on the status of the vehicle storage after this. Had some issues there with the drill arm. Usually auto locks pretty well. Storage has no room for this item. Okay. I think it was music. Sometimes there's things in the music that sounds a lot like a dangerous creature nearby. That was just me taking damage from the green, the brine. swam too close. Okay, did I pick up the piece that was loose? I feel like I didn't. Inventory full. I got some space there for some more. Did you need something? Like a daddy long legs crawling. Hey, sorry, didn't mean to bump you, but you got kind of close, and you guys kind of look threatening, so I think just stay away from my suit. That's the ghost Leviathan, isn't it? Coming this way. Guys don't seem to take the hint. Listen, I'm just here to mine some silver. I don't know why you guys gotta be so aggressive. Storage has no room. Alright. And, you know what? I don't need it that bad. I don't have any space for it. Anyway. I admit, there's some very fun moments in this game when I really just relax and go into it. The navigating in the prawn suit is a lot of fun. Could probably turn the sound like all the way down and just jam out to the music. Like, that is a way. That's a legitimate way to play.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Little bug there. It's all good. Had some difficulty with the nav mesh. Probably turn off the scan unit at some point, considering it's still scanning for silver. That'll help me have some more power here. Pretty sure I stashed an ion power cell in there already. So, jeez, I have 2 more of these. Well, let's just do it. Let's do it. One, two. One, two. I think some of you may know what's coming. Some of you, not so much. What would I need 6 ion power cells for that I'm planning on never driving again? Because getting it down here in the first place was ridiculous.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
But you know,
All systems online.
for the sake of my ship is pimped out. I don't know if that's appropriate to say here in 2025. I have no idea. I don't spend much time on the like open internet other than some very specific areas. Alright. Ion power cells. Yes, please. So, total shipboard energy, 6,000 energy. Currently, I only have 2 of the 6 available upgrade slots filled. Well, shield generator's gonna need a power cell for that, so, you know. Advanced wire. I need a shield for my ship, obviously. Obviously. Should also put a bed up there somewhere at some point. Not to turn this into a I'm upgrading my ship
Welcome
stream,
aboard,
but
Captain.
I'm kind of at that phase at the moment. Okay, advanced wiring kit. I have a normal wiring kit. What does an advanced one take? Wiring kit, gold, and a computer chip. Polyaniline, maximum. Hydrochloric acid, deep shrooms and salt, and gold. It's only 1 salt to 3 deep shrooms. They could have added a little more salt in the recipe, but maybe they were trying to be realistic. I don't know. copper wire, eh? Been a while since I've needed that. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm gonna have enough gold. At least not right away. I know y'all have gotten used to the chapters where I'm like, I'm scanning for gold now. And things like this, but honestly, it's annoying to go through and do that when I'm all over the place. So,
Welcome aboard, Captain.
expect more streamlined chapters. I don't want to go in and, like, I don't know, micromanage it. I guess I could have built another ion power cell for the suit here. I thought I did. Maybe I'll just put it in the storage. Yeah. Put this one in storage, just as a backup. If I blow through 2 ion power cells, I think I do. I don't know what we're doing. Just making sure there wasn't gold that way. There's no kind of 3D radar, you know, pinpointing where things are. That could have been really useful. You know, I don't know why it wasn't like an upgrade option. I just didn't want it to be hard. It's not that you couldn't make all these things and add them to the game, but it's like, sometimes I guess the idea is, well, if we add too much stuff to the game, then people are just going to do that instead of, you know, or it'll help them get through a bunch of this stuff, and then we have to, I don't know, it's not going to be hard enough if they have all these upgrades. It's like, yeah, but they took all the time to make those upgrades and, like, acquire the resources necessary, the blueprints, like, it's a process. People, I think users really want to be rewarded for how long they've put in. Like, it's weird to be still drilling at like 2 days worth of game time, or on my 2nd day worth of game time, in terms of like total time in game. Yeah, that's probably enough. I don't need a 2nd node of gold. Plus, if it turns out that the Neptune rocket uses ion power cells, I can always yank them out of my Argonaut if I don't feel like making any on a stream, you know? So there's that. There's always a use for these things. Okay, the other piece was still growing, so it's fine because like I brought all the enzyme 42 ingredients that I would need to the base. To grow in my garden, just, you know, as a backup plan, so I don't have to go around everywhere if I lose it or something. I think I have to get the requirements from the Sea Emperor, and then come back and make it anyway, so it's like, it just is going to save me some time here. I would have needed to gather them anyway, but by gathering them in advance, hopefully it's going to save us some time and make it a more dramatic moment. Advanced wiring kit. I've built it. So I just need that and the power. Okay. I put this spare battery pack battery there. Go on ship. Manufacture the shield generator. I admit, for me, this is kind of a metaphysical thing as well. I'm equipping my ship with shields and a heck of a lot of power. So, and it's parked right above my bedroom in the game. Exactly where I would want it. Just in case my, you know, base gets destroyed, I just swim right up and there's my ship. And if you're saying that, you know, if the base gets destroyed, then won't your ship blow up too? It's like, no. No, I don't think so. Those are two different things. Two different things, chat. Okay, I have a shield generator now. For some reason it says I have 5,995 energy out of 6,000. What drained 5 energy from the ship? Nothing should be drawing power right now. %, power here, okay. Defense system. Okay, that works. All right. Right, the bed. Oh, you're right. I brought home plenty of titanium. No reason to not do it.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I don't think I have a fire suppression system on that thing. But I do have crystalline sulfur. And I can easily make aerogel. Still haven't found the luxury bed. Need some of the fiber, the plastic fiber thing, to do the double bed. Fiber mesh. Why didn't it say welcome aboard, Captain? Right. I think a single bed was all we had space for before. If I don't want to be ridiculous about it. Looks like shit. Seems like the bed used to fit a lot better in the ship. whatever. That works. Maybe they changed something with some of the patches or whatever. I don't know. It's enough time figuring out the fire suppression.
Seek fluid intake.
I'll restock on that stuff before leaving the base. Docking bay repair module. I already have the sonar, I believe. Docking bay repair module. I could build it, but then I wouldn't have my repair gun. I'd have to build another, and I do not know what all's involved with that offhand. I'll take a quick peek because, you know, like the idea that it will auto repair when I dock with it. Silicon rubber, cave sulfur, and titanium. Been irritated if I got to the ship and I couldn't build it because of that. Just for safety's sake,
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I am gonna store my other repair tool, the one with the
Welcome
500
aboard, Captain.
battery, on the prawn suit. By prawn suit, I mean Ranger 01. You are gonna hang on to this for me while I go build an auto docking repair module in case you ever do dock this ship.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
I'm not even gonna turn on the lights. Oh, that's what used the power. The fabricator. That makes sense. I was like, as a tester, I'm like, what happened? Yeah.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Those are super hard to hit. No. Come on. Alright. No vehicle docked. Well, should I decide that I need the Argonaut for some reason, who's ready to rock? And or be mothballed for parts. I haven't decided. But that little issue where the thing fought me and I barely made it to this base in the first place. Yeah, that won't happen again. That thing's got a shield on it now that you're not getting through with 6K juice. I'm sorry. Your days of messing with me are extraordinarily limited. Okay. Nothing on the radio. Let's grab some more water while we're here. Do I have anything to drop off for the crew? Don't say I never did nothing for you. All right. So I'm fairly certain. Now I suddenly am confused. The way to the disease research facility, is it the same direction as the portal that I came through? Or are those completely different directions? I didn't build a single beacon, so you know what? I have enough beacons in terms of I've mapped things out to begin with. You're just gonna have to live with it. This is where game knowledge comes in handy. See, and playing a game through from start to finish like this and having my whole gameplay mapped out, I could just come watch these videos until I know my way around. I mean, I did watch some streamers before I played my first Subnautica playthrough, so I wasn't entirely uneducated, but it's a very fun game, and that's what got to me when I first started watching it on streamers. Is I really liked the style of game, even with the bugs that I've encountered. There's so much good to it that really I don't know if I should go as far as to say it's been an honor to play it, but I'm grateful. I'm grateful that it exists. I chose it for my first full game playthrough, so it's always going to hold a special place in my heart. That being said, I probably would enjoy playing Subnautica Below Zero on stream one day, and 2 when it's out. I don't think it's out yet. Maybe it is. Inserting tablet, powering down force field at 21, 27, 29. All right. Let's go say hi to the Sea Emperor before I get too nostalgic. Not done yet. Can't jump that. All right. You ready, chat? You ready? All right. Let's jump. Let's do it.
Are you here to play? Others came here once. They built these walls. They played alone. They bored me. Now they're gone. And instead, we have you.
Oh.
We are
Hi.
curious whether you swim with the current or fight against it as they did.
The Sea Emperor is a female. Sounds like. And she's big. But friendly. From what I can tell. Is there data download there, or is that just a bright?
Detecting unusually passive behavioral patterns in nearby predators. Reason unknown. The plant life in this area is growing outside its normal conditions. Other life forms fertilizing and pruning the vegetation may be offsetting this environmental deficit.
Activating a force field or something? Not sure. Wormhole, maybe? 21. 30, 51.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay. Seems an unnecessary portal, but okay. All right, yep. Here's the plant I need. Fairly certain. Gabe's feather.
Environment scans indicate the water here is rich with a rare, plankton-like life form which depends on the organic detritus produced by the ecosystem around it.
Lovely. This sea crown. Maybe the portal's there for those who don't have jump jets and the cabling, the grappling hook. These look like eggs. Hopefully she doesn't get upset at us approaching them. She's looking at me. Okay, there's a portal arch here, but I don't, it looks covered with sand. Alright, well let's go ahead and open this portal wherever this is, or activate this thing. 21, 35, 42.
My young need to hatch, to play outside this place. We have been here so long. The others built a passage to reach the world outside. I asked them for this freedom, but they could not hear me. If you help us, I will give you freely what the others tried in vain to take.
Well, if they couldn't hear you, you can't really blame them, right? Okay, I think I've got some more ion cubes. Do you mind if we wait a moment? I'm kind of particular with my timing. Oh, and can I not? I can't scan you? Okay, that's fine. Alright. Gonna go for 21, 37, 29. 21, 37, 29. Activating portal.
With the passage you have opened, my young can leave this place. But first they must feel the time is right and break free of their shells. This is what the others could not force from me. To you, I give the secret willingly.
New blueprint acquired.
New blueprint acquired. Crown, fungal sample, bulb bush, ghost weed, and eye stalk. Okay, yeah, I've got all that. Just need to make the enzymes themselves. Alright, and this is the primary interdiction facility. Yay. Fairly certain it was. I didn't look for too long, but okay, I think I've got all that in my pack here. Yeah. So I'll just go over here and make the enzyme then, yes? I think there's another portal way up higher, I thought. But maybe not. By the way, I'm gonna need a computer chip to build the base of the Neptune escape rocket. So, it looks like that's probably gonna be next playthrough. I mean, I could drag out the Sea Emperor stuff and do the cure right before launching the rocket. But I think I'll enjoy being cured for a little bit. It does change the gameplay some once it happens. Am I spoiling things for you? I'm sorry. I have played before, but for this playthrough, I've only made progress on camera on the stream. I've not played this save file outside of stream or modified it in any way. So, in terms of dev teams looking at it, this is 100% natural Subnautica playthrough. Granted, I did do some research on the internet for certain pieces, both during my first playthroughs, plus having seen others playing it on stream, you know, so it's not, I'm not playing completely blind, but I did not modify the game. I didn't get any progress that's not on video, including how to produce the bugs. Why? That's not a bug, that's a feature. There's a explorer already docked. It's fine. It's fine.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
You know, I was thinking that I would access the storage unit on the back. That's kind of why I was swimming behind it with that intent as I pushed the X button, but you know, beggars can't be choosers.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Hatching enzymes. So cute. Ooh, silver and gold, eh? What do I need to make a computer chip again? Table coral. Need more copper as well. But gold.
Seek fluid intake.
Why not? I'll grab a beacon. I think I've got plenty of lead down there.
vital signs stabilizing.
Anybody remember where the primary interdiction facility is? Okay, I have 12 minutes or so left for tonight. Was my intent was to finish at 10. Give me some time to review the chapters before I publish while I still have some energy for tonight, because this is not the end of my workday. Been up since like 7:40, so yeah, gritting and then playing 2 hours on stream, you know, is a bit of a high bandwidth task. But damn, am I glad I made some progress tonight. And it means next playthrough should be entirely about building the rocket and then escaping. That's gonna be fun. Have we given any thought to what we want to put in the time capsule? Because that's what stopped me on the other playthrough, was I was like, I don't know what I want to put in there. I don't know what I want to say. Do I have good pictures? What do I want to share? That's literally why I didn't take the rocket. Oh, now I'm coming up on it again, and I'm gonna have to figure it out. You know, I'm gonna have to figure it out. But maybe I'm just gonna say, you know what? I did a full playthrough of this on Twitch. I don't know. Should I link it? Be like, here's the YouTube of me playing through this. If you found this time capsule, have fun. You know, I don't know. They'd probably consider it cheating. It's like, you're not allowed to send advanced technology through, but you can give people an ion battery if you send them like a, I don't know, a repair kit or something with an ion battery inside of it, so. Or so I heard, but I also heard they're not approving new time capsules. So, I doubt it's an issue at this point. Just send it, take the rocket, and leave, and see what happens after. Because that's the part I don't know, and I haven't watched any playthroughs of what happens after using the rocket, or using the rocket. So I was a bit scared when I saw that dude, but yeah. Alright. I have your hatching enzymes. Do you want to come watch your young hatch? I would want to. Before we do this, let me just see how bad the infection is on me, if you don't mind.
Self-scan complete. Bacterial infection has spread to the skin and pulmonary system. Medical report recorded to databank. It is imperative you find a way to neutralize the infection.
Yeah. Oh. Aren't I wearing gloves? Shouldn't I have gloves on? It's funny how that happens after I scan, like not before. That's why I avoided doing it for so long, because I'm like, whatever.
Seconds.
I hate to break up the moment, but I need to go get some oxygen.
Oxygen.
Guess I saw an alternate route over here.
My young are swimming for the shallows. I thank you. Their freedom is my end. What will it be like, I wonder, to go to sleep and never wake up? Perhaps next we meet, I will be an ocean current, carrying seas to a new land. Or a creature so small, it sees the gaps between the grains of sand. Farewell, friend.
Okay, well goodbye then, I guess. Should I just go, or am I waiting for something? I'm just gonna go. Check on your young, I think. Make sure they're not terrorizing the neighbors. Since you didn't really stick around to... I don't know how it works. With this sort of thing. I have my own young that I check on.
Self-scan complete. Vital signs normal. No remaining sign of bacterial infection.
Well, alright then. forget, is this the way up to the interdiction platform supervising station, or is that through a different entrance? This looks promising. You know, this really hurt last time. Okay. That sounds ominous. Does the elevator still work? I don't remember if it ever worked for the prawn suit. It looks like no. It doesn't work for the prawn suit. Just organics. You can't ascend with your Ranger.01. It's just not how ascension works. Yeah, I'm driving with my mouse for a moment. Okay, is that powered down? Is that what it is? It's always great when things are not explained. Like I know it's powered down, but like it is powered down, right? I shot that thing, or I saw that thing shoot a massive ship out of the sky, and the one that I was, you know, on before all this began. Before I came on this little podunk outskirts planet. Probably not in the Milky Way. So, yeah. Okay, well we are at 2200. I don't like to exit stream without being in one of my bases. So, yeah, I think probably the most effective method would be to go back and then go to the Ghost River base, and I'll plan my next phase of operations from there. Oh yeah, now she's like passed out on the floor. Really took seriously the going to bed and never waking up thing pretty seriously. Can I scan you or anything? No? We're done with that? Okay. There was a... I think it was up here. Oh man, that, like, the weird thing. The FPS drops. Come on, just let me up the damn steps, okay? Can you not build a base that's friendly to mechanized? Like, I don't know what size the aliens' legs were, but they were clearly not a prawn suit level of height. Hey, I'm not gonna say no to free energy. Okay, so we're going to Habitat 01, and then I'm signing off for today. Next session should be building out the various components of the Neptune escape rocket, and then triggering the final cutscenes, whatever those are. Yeah. Not much left to do. But, you know, did find the cure. And definitely late game if that part's beat. So, I don't need more hatching enzymes, so I can remove that from my pinned recipes. We'll need to gather some components to begin crafting the Neptune rocket. The computer chip was the one that I needed. I'll just get a little speed here. That should help. There is definitely a technique to navigating with the prawn suit. Of course, having the FPS issue doesn't help. But, and obviously the game runs smoother when it's not having to be recorded and broadcast as well. So, you know, those things do have a small impact on gameplay. But this has been a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Glad to see the end of it soon. Some people are like, why don't you just wait? Like, stay. Beat the game today. I'm like, I'm not one of those streamers. A, there's nobody actually arguing with me in chat, so you failed there. Come on. Have a joke. But seriously. You know. You had to be there. It's been a very quiet playthrough, which I'm okay with.
Welcome aboard.
Gave me a lot of opportunities to work out certain technical difficulties. Guess I'll bring it inside for now. Plant it later. Unload the inventory some. Always do like to eat up before leaving. Make sure my avatar is taken care of. Enjoy those Chinese potatoes. Drink some water. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I think it's time for bed. Oh. I'll put this in here. Alright. Sleep time and end of stream time. Go to do. Fais dodo. That's French for, well, maybe Quebecois French for go to sleep. Alright. What are we waiting for? 40 seconds? 29 seconds? I think 40 seconds. That's when I like to exit things usually. 29 is for like activation and entry. You know? Entry, activation. So 22:09:40 will be exiting gameplay. Okay. How much? 1 day, 5 hours. 1 day's 5 hours. 12 minutes. Marking you 10:08. 10:08 p.m. Alright, stream end. Thank you for watching. Thank you for taking the time to be with me today. I hope you enjoyed this session, and I hope you're looking forward to my other offerings coming online soon-ish. Generally, I don't broadcast more often than once every 2 weeks or so. Doesn't mean I'm not doing things in the physical. That's kind of why I do keep that rhythm, because it gives me something to look forward to in terms of that, and get a little kind of vlogging in throughout the year without burdening myself too much for the amount of work involved pre-stream. That being said, maybe 2026 I may change things up a little bit. Might focus more on just streaming and having fun, and leave 2025 as basically the grid and lattice anchor for future versions of me to be utilizing. I knew that going in, that it wasn't going to be like this all the time, and I do look forward to being able to spend more time with my family, not just here in my house, but my family as in you, and to be able to be a little more flexible in just being able to boot up a game and play some with you. Still want to do the uploading, and keeping the full playthrough present, But yeah, looking forward to making some meditation streams soon. And I'm looking forward to the next one, which is finishing this playthrough. I mean, I could push it longer, but I think session 21 is a great session to end on. Couldn't have really predicted it moving in, but I did think that it was going to take about 22 hours or so to beat the game, and we're at 22 hours plus 7, so 29. Knowing what I know now, if I were asked to play it again, I could probably improve that efficiency, drop it down under sub 20, I think I could go for, but I don't really have a pull to do that. But maybe one of these years I'll come back and visit Subnautica again on a fantastic machine with great specs. I don't know, and just crank it through in like one day or two. Like just see how much I can just smash it. I don't know, family. I'm tired. It was a good stream. I do appreciate you for being here, and I want to wish you all well. Please take care of yourselves. Know that you are loved. Remember to breathe and have some fun. We all have our responsibilities down here on this planet, and whatever else we're connected to, we also usually have responsibilities with that as well. So take care of your responsibilities with fidelity and with honor, and I believe that that's the best route to ensure that the best outcome occurs for everybody. So, namaste, and Lak'ech. Have an excellent night. Thank you very much. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Yeah, I'm waiting for the 40 seconds. Bye-bye. You don't have to wait for me. I'll wait for me. All right. Bye, family.